Are we rolling? I have lived around here for like 15, 16 years. Like I live in a cul-de-sac and literally it was only me, my family and another like ethnic family were the only ones on the cul-de-sac. But now it's like multicultural and all of that. So yeah, it's great. I think we're lucky that we have so much multicultural people in this area now. I think you still get some people who are very, very racist, and then they make you feel they make you feel uncomfortable for just being here. But then I think those people are slowly moving out and further away from London because it's so multicultural. I think indirectly you get stares and looks and kind of faces and reactions, but yeah, you kind of just brush it off. Yeah. When people are staring, I'm always like, what is the reason? Is it because I am disabled? Or is it because I'm black? Like what? I don't know what part of me should be offended. This is either ignorance or racism or ableism. You just have to make like split-second decisions in those moments. So yeah, I think it's something I have to think about in life. I think I've had to learn quickly when to react and how to react. Because some people it's just they don't know, and some people I'm just like, you're being an idiot for a reason. Depends. It depends on the situation, and I think I've had to learn when to react and how to, because as a black woman, I never want to be seen as the angry black woman. So you have to kind of go, oh, okay, someone just said something really questionable. How do I articulate my thoughts after the rage? Or if somebody does something that's insensitive to my disability, it's about educating them. But sometimes I don't want to educate anyone. It's not my job to be an educator of all things black people, all things women, all things disability. And I have days where I'm just like, not today. I can't do it. I can't be bothered to teach you. And then I have other days where I'm like, okay, let me do my good deed for the day and educate somebody on one of these things. So, yeah. The angry black woman, I think there's this thing of knowing how to act around people who aren't black, and especially as a woman, people assume that we have anger issues or some unspoken rage. But it's like, how am I supposed to react when somebody is outright being disrespectful to me? Of course I'm going to be angry. And if you look at history and how women have been treated, black women especially, I would scorch the earth, but I'm told that my anger is not valid and that I'm not allowed to feel these feelings, and I'm not allowed to show that actually this has offended me, because then, oh, I'm just another angry black woman. And sometimes people chuck bitter in there just to, add some seasoning to the insult. If you insult me, you're going to have a negative reaction. It's just the way it is. It's not like I'm just going to bite my tongue. And I think people are surprised, especially when I speak up, because one, I think with me having a disability, people automatically think that they can bully or just say what they want and I'm not going to react. But when I do speak up, people are like, oh, I did it. And they backpedal really quickly. You should have thought about what you were saying. You should have. I shouldn't think about how I feel about what you say. I think nearly 90% of the human population expect disabled people to be passive. They think, oh, because we need help, that we're not gonna speak up for what we think is right or what is going wrong, and that's incorrect. Why are you surprised that I have a voice and that I have wants and needs? Why are you surprised that you can say whatever you want, so I can't say whatever I want. Because I have a disability, people automatically assume that everybody else should make decisions for me and that I should just accept whatever decisions everybody else makes for me because they know better. I get really frustrated when people make decisions for me without talking to me about it first, because I might not want what you want. Like, people assume that I shouldn't have an education, or my education should be different, or the job that I want should be different. Oh, because, you know, Jacqui, oh, the world is, you know, we're just trying to make it easier for you. And I'm like, my life has been already difficult. So you trying to make a decision that's gonna make my life easier probably isn't making my life easier. I'm not a passive person. It's not in my DNA to be passive. I have an opinion. That is the bottom line. I have an opinion, so why is my opinion not valid? Why do you assume that I can't speak for myself, or I can't articulate what I want? Why are you surprised that I speak up for myself? It's like, it just boggles my mind. I need my wheelchair to look good because it's an extension of me. It's not a shallow thing, because it's functional, but it also has to look good because I have to be in it for nearly 18 hours a day. So when people make statements or comments on, oh, like it's just, you know, it just needs to work, that's incorrect and that's unfair. You need it to work, but you also want it to represent your personality and be an extension of you. It's such a strange concept about taking up space. When somebody makes you feel that you're taking up space, it's a really, I can't swear, can I? It's a really nasty feeling, because this person has made you feel like your existence is null and void. It's hard when people say that, or make you feel that you're taking up space, because what is space and who owns it? And a lot of the time, I think disabled people especially, we try to make ourselves as small as possible. And I've noticed that when I was younger, I used to say sorry a lot, like, oh, sorry. Oh, like I was apologetic for being somewhere. And then I think something like changed in my mind, and I was like, I'm not sorry. I can say, excuse me, I have manners, I was raised right, but I'm not gonna apologize for being here or being around or wanting to be involved in the world.